Hey beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today I'm doing things differently and I have a bag here full of makeup that have been launched in 2024 between January and June. So these are my favorite and some of them are viral, some of them might not be. Hopefully it's going to decide you whether you should buy it or pass. This is such a tough exercise to do because first, I've realized how much makeup I have. And second, there's so many good products. There's so many new products. Obviously, I don't have all of them. And, you know, depending on whether it's high-end or more affordable product, there's something good in every product line or every brand. So it comes down, obviously, to budget, preference, your skin color, skin tone, but I think I've been quite inclusive in terms of what I'm choosing to present you today. So let's get right into it. Let's begin with primer. I don't think you guys will be surprised. I picked up two different. This it just has to be on my list. The Forever Glow Star Filter from Dior. This is a comparison with, this is exactly like the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, yeah. But better. For me, the formula is better. There is more skincare into it. It's not, the feel on the skin is much nicer. Hands down, this is being used, I'm going to say mostly every day. This is shade number 3 and I have shade number 2 depending whether it's winter or summer. So if you're looking for a primer or a base that has that gorgeous glow in it, this is absolutely amazing. I also have picked up Les Beiges from Chanel. This is a hydration and protection base. There's a lot of glow into it, but it's different from the Dior. It's much lighter. It's just gonna give your skin radiance, whereas the Dior is a proper glowing base that you could wear on its own. These, you can wear them on their own, but they're not gonna give you that same color. It's not really tinted like the same way that Dior is, but I really like them because they are extremely light on the skin. They feel good, they feel fresh. They were, however, limited edition, so I believe they're still around. I have shade Icy Beige and Frosty White. They equally have skincare into them. So you could basically mix it with your moisturizer in the morning if you're not wanting to wear any makeup, but just want to have a little something. I would wear these two. You could mix these two with your moisturizer. It's just going to give you that really nice radiance. Then moving on to foundation. Foundation, I feel like I'm very, very picky. There's a lot of foundation on the market available. This one will probably surprise you, but again, I think that's also a personal choice. The Kylie Cosmetic Power Plush Longwear Foundation is absolutely amazing. It's a matte foundation. It's a matte luminous foundation. It's not too pricey. It's £29, 29 pounds. It's a long wear foundation. It's really giving a gorgeous and flawless complexion. For me, I feel like no one really talked about it. I don't know if it's because it's Kylie Jenner, but in my opinion, this is a really good product. And well, this is not new from this year. It's the new formulation. It's the All Hour Foundation Matte Luminous. If you've been following me for a while now, you know I'm not a dewy foundation kind of gal. I like my soft matte, luminous matte foundation. I will use, however, if I want to have that glow from under, I'm just gonna use the base that has a lot of glow and not use a mattifying powder on top. But I am not about the dewy foundation. I'm staying with my cream and liquid product, and this will not surprise you, but these are all the Dior Forever Glow Maximizer. I have all the shades, and in my opinion, these are just amazing. They are kind of product that you can do so much with them. They're highlighter, they're blush, you can use them as a eyeshadow, as a on your body, as a highlighter, anything. They are a multi-use product. They are a bit expensive, but it is a big, it's a big tub. The formula is amazing. They're not peeling, they're packed with skincare. They're not gonna block your pores, and the sparkle in it, the glow is just stunning. I've had so many compliments every time I am wearing these. Everyone is asking what I am wearing, so these are so worth it. Probably the closest competition you'd have with these are the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Wand, but they're not quite the same. The formula in these ones is nicer, it blends better. For me, this is just a better product, but that's again personal. But if you're planning on using them for other use than just a blush or a highlighter, these are better because you can use them as a lipstick, you can use them as an eyeshadow on your body, anything you want really, because the formula is better. It's a little bit more liquid, it's not as thick. The colors are not as pigmented because Charlotte Tilbury products are quite pigmented. These blend like a dream. They're just amazing. Now for the powders, I've been hesitating a bit, but I think these are my favorite, my current favorite. They are the new YSL All Hour Hyper Finish. I've got the bronzing one, and the finishing powder. They are just, I don't know how to explain, because there's a lot of hydration for a powder. They're packed with hyaluronic acid. That's the powder. This is the finishing powder, and it does mattify your skin. It blurs the pore without making your skin feeling dry or cakey. And same goes with the bronzer. They're just amazing. If you're looking to upgrade your powders and you're wanting something that is more matte, these are just, you're gonna use them all year round because they have that softness into it. They're matte, and you can just add some highlighter on top of it. But they are a brilliant product. So well done, YSL. I'm gonna stay with the powders, and I'm going to go with my favorite bronzers. They are the new Armani Beauty bronzer, the Luminous Silk Bronzing Powder. Honestly, guys, these bronzer, I've got shade 110 and 100. It's a powder, but they feel so soft and creamy on the skin. And look, come closer. You see there's kind of a reflection, a gold sparkle into it. Without putting sparkles on your skin, it just brings that luminosity. They are stunning, and for the size of it, that's gonna last you forever. So obviously there is a sparkle in it. So if you want something that is completely matte, I would say stick with the YSL. But if you're okay with a bit of radiance into it, these are amazing. For my highlighter, I think this might surprise you, but I have to go with the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, the latest one, because it's just so nice. It's so fine. You've got all these colors mixed together that just gives you that really nice glow. That's what I'm wearing today. So it just gives you that beautiful radiance without having necessarily, because you would think with all these color, but it just catches the light and reflect into a beautiful highlighter. The texture is really nice. You can use it anywhere on your face. And the packaging is so cute. So yeah, for me, this is a beautiful highlighter because you can use it, if you use it very little, it's just gonna bring that subtle reflection, or you can use a lot and you're gonna have that massive reflection, that's very big glow. But for me, because you can use it in so many different ways, it's a beautiful product. If, however, you want something that is more of a cream highlighter, I have to go with Natasha Denona, and this is my dream cheek trio palette. So you've got your blush and highlighter. These are sublime. I mean, look at the colors. It's a champagne, very nude palette. It's gorgeous on everyone because the blush is highly pigmented. So even if your skin is quite dark, and this is a neutral palette, it looks beautiful on any skin tone or undertone. This is an amazing palette. I know I'm repeating myself, but this is just, I can't use it enough. It's just beautiful. Because you have your cream, so you use it with your beauty blender damp, all three products, and you can use it on your body. You can use the highlighter on your body as well. It's just wow. And for winter, for summer, it doesn't matter. They are beautiful product. The composition of the product, it's very luxurious, and it's a very light palette, so it's made of plastic, so that's easy to carry as well. For the concealer, this is such a tough category because concealers, nowadays you can use some of them for all over your face, or just as a concealer, depending on creasing, not creasing. You have fine lines, no fine lines, you want to do some color correcting. It's a bit tricky, I feel. But definitely, if you're looking for something that is more like a serum, quite liquid, I would say the new foundation from Saie Beauty, the slip tint concealer. I'm wearing shade number 3. This is amazing. It's very light. So if you do have dry skin, this will help. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it does have a serum-like finish, but it's not completely high full coverage. So if you have a lot of dark circle and you have a lot of coverage needed, this is not the right for you. However, my other option is the new concealer from Guerlain in the Terracotta. This is just wow. A little bit more pricey, but it is a 24-hour wear concealer. It's completely matte, it dries completely. So if you have a very dry skin, probably not the best, but it gives that really, it brings a lot of luminosity, but it's matte, full coverage, and you can use it all over your face as well if you want to bring some light, not as a foundation, but to bring light into some areas. This is gorgeous. If I move to the blushes, it's a bit tricky, but I think I have to go with the latest from Dior in the Rosy Glow collection. I have the latest 3, so the pink lilac, the poppy coral, and the bronzed glow, because the shades are so unusual, but yet once you have them on your face, it just gives you that nice healthy look from within, like you're so healthy. I don't know how to explain, but the colors are wow. The formula is amazing, they're not patchy, and the colors are just so healthy, and it gives you that natural flush. So these 3 are literally at the top of my end. I had to pick up all the Guerlain Terracotta blushes. I love them so much. They're really nice blushes. They're a little bit more, they're quite pigmented, but I love the formula. They're made out of 95% of ingredient from natural origin. The perfume is just really nice. I really like the formula, and because you have deep or light shade of, so it's 3 colors. You've got a light pink, you've got a coral, and then a nude, but then you have the same in a deeper tone. For me, they've really thought about their clientele and they're covering everyone. Their product is great, it's not patchy, and it's really going to give you that healthy glow. If, on the other hand, you don't want something that is looking so natural and you really want to have a proper blush with that radiance and that highlight, well, it has to be the Rare Beauty, which is a powder blush, but it's very close to a highlighter because there's so much reflection and highlights into it. They are just stunning. I love them, but they're not for everyone because you do have a lot of a highlighter into them. But for me, I like the finishing. It's a very dry powder that just goes on really nicely on your cheek, but you have to be okay with having that massive reflection. For the eyeshadow palette, this is so hard because there's so many eyeshadow palettes. I really like the new Chanel and Dior, the Mono eyeshadow palette. There's some very interesting colors and shades, but I want something that has more options, so I'm gonna go with palettes. The Makeup by Mario Master Matte Neutral. This is just a staple. This is honestly one of the best palettes ever. You've got their neutral shade, you've got light, medium, and dark shades. You can create easy everyday look. You can create some very sophisticated glam look. All matte. The formula is brilliant. They're non-creasing, they're not gonna dry, they're not patchy. You don't need to apply an eyeshadow primer. They just really work. They are powder, but they feel a bit creamy. This is a beautiful palette. If you prefer a cream eyeshadow, then it's the Huda Beauty Cream eyeshadow palette. I've got the 2 palettes. You've got neutral brown that are just beautiful. You've got some matte, you've got some sparkles, and you've got a mix of warm and neutral shades. And you've got the Greige Cream palette with some mauve, gray, a bit of beige as well. This is a stunning palette. Perfect for everyday. You have some sparkles as well in there. They're really nice palettes. They're just amazing. If you're looking for something that you can use every day, because you can create so many looks with these 2. You have some very light shade that you can use as your base, and then you just add on with the other shades. These 2 are amazing, and I like that you have the option of brown or greige depending on your tone. There's clearly something for you in there. Staying with the eyes, eyeshadow stick, the Victoria Beckham, because they are so long wear. They're not going to crease, they're staying in place, they're not budging. The colors are beautiful. That's the blue I'm wearing today. And when I'm saying long wear and waterproof, it is literally long wear and waterproof. If you're using just micellar water to remove your makeup, it's not going to work. You need a proper makeup remover with an oil base. The colors are stunning. I've got the ballet pink, the shroom, and the blue that is cornflower, sorry. They're just amazing. And she's got other shades as well. In my opinion, they are better than the Bobbi Brown or the Laura Mercier. They last forever. The colors are more pigmented. There's some mattes and shimmer shades. They are brilliant. For lip liners, this might surprise you, but e.l.f. came out with new Cream Glide lip liner. I picked up all the shades they have. I think they are something like £2 or £3 each pencil, and they are literally the best lip liner you can have, because the price, because of the formula, because of the texture. They are a little bit more creamy, they're not dry. So if you want something that's gonna stay very long, you want your lip liner to stay and don't move, you just apply a little bit of powder with your powder puff before you apply your lipstick, and that's it, it's set. The shades are really nice. You have a lot of nudes, you have some dark, a purple, a red, a brown. They're really, really nice. I've been using them every day and I am honestly amazed by the quality. And also, let's not lie to ourselves, this is small price and it's nice for the wallet. For the lipstick, if you want a nude lipstick, for me it's the new Prada lipstick, the new shades. This is B108. It's refillable, and this is a beautiful everyday shade. It's just really nice. It's so light on the skin, it feels velvety, but it's matte. I'm loving the Prada lipstick. For the lip gloss, I've got two different, because they are completely different. You've got the Huda Beauty Faux Filter if you want something that has a color to it, a shade. My favorite is Bombshell. It looks really good on pretty much everyone. It doesn't sit on the fine line and it does plump your lip. It is a proper faux filler look. This is just a really, really nice lip gloss. However, if you like your lip gloss but you want something that has just a sheer of color into it, the new Armani Prisma Gloss. They are amazing. They're packed with a lot of hydrating product, but they are very sheer and they do have that plumping effect because there's a bit of a minty feel to it, so your lips will feel plump. There's a bit of a tickling sensation, but the colors are very sheer, so if it's just for a gloss, you're gonna love these ones. Right, that's all the product that I had to show for today. So these have all been launched in 2024 between January and June. Obviously there's so many other products that I probably don't even know about. I can't be testing all of them, but these are some of my favorite. So let me know what you guys think. Have you tried them? Do you plan on trying them? What have I missed? Tell me. So maybe I can try them as well and see if I could add any product to my collection. Let's keep the conversation going down below. I will obviously list all of these in the description if you're curious and you would like to try them as well. And if you're not a subscriber, please do go and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any other new videos that comes out. And let's just keep the family growing. Thank you so much for watching.